Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Counterbalance Solutions, where we're even in the playing field. And today, y'all, I wanted to come and really give you guys a comprehensive video of how to wholesale. I personally think that is really the way to really just scale your business to really get big. If you ask me, it's the way to become a real $1 million business. So I really want to show y'all how I do it, and hopefully, it helps someone out there. So let's get into it. So the first thing I did literally was just search general merchandise wholesalers in my area. Came up with a couple different options. Now I want to show y'all something. As y'all can see, this person has a website and this person does not. So what this really means is that, like, for instance, a lot of these companies do a cash and carry. So that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at wholesalers, is that a lot of them, you can't actually order with them online. You have to physically go there. Not only that, even if they do have online, a lot of these companies do have minimum orders. So the minimum amount is normally a good amount, like 750, and that's normally 750 units, you guys, not $750. So definitely something to keep in mind when you are searching wholesalers. You can obviously use wholesalers across the nation. You just want to, double check and call them and make sure what their rules are, because every company is different. I've definitely found some wholesalers who don't have that big of a minimum order, but again, everywhere is different. So what I would also suggest you guys is being a little bit more specific. When you get a little bit more specific on what you're looking for, it does also pull up a lot of different companies. So that's one of the best parts as well. So you can literally just go through and look at your local places or look at places all over the nation. So keep in mind, y'all, you don't just want one wholesaler. You definitely want to have multiple wholesalers, because each wholesaler is going to have different stuff. And again, you want to make sure that when you are looking at places, that you're looking at places that have convenience stores that actually have items that you're looking for, because some of these are actually like huge manufacturers for things like flooring and concrete and stuff like that. Now, don't get it wrong, Amazon does sell it, so if you're ready for it, hey, go ahead. But just something to keep in mind when you're looking at local places. Now, this is a wholesaler that I did find while I was searching, and I just wanted to, like I said, show y'all a comprehensive video. That way y'all know how to do it. So one thing that you'll want to do is, of course, the first thing is apply. Now, if you have been following the training, if you're subscribed, okay, you should already have your resale certificate license. So I'm gonna need y'all to make sure you get it done, and if you haven't, link in the description below so you can go ahead and get certified. Okay, so you can get legit, and so you can become a real company and be able to make this dream a reality for yourself. So I wanted to show y'all just what the real application looks like. As you can see, you got to put all this information in, and they definitely do ask for that resale tax ID license number. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you went to that video and you got that done. Now, this right here, y'all, let me focus. This right here, y'all, again, is the reason why companies like Frontier Co-op, Price Masters, Dollar Days, this is why those companies don't work for ungating, you guys, because they're really not, I don't want to say legit, because they technically, I mean, you can get items from them. They are wholesalers and distributors, but they're not really, I guess, above board when it comes to like the resale certificate, because in order to resell, you are supposed to have that. So, I mean, just technically, that's why it works. So I just want to make sure y'all know. But like I said, link in the description below. All right. So anyway, once you get all approved and everything, y'all will go ahead and y'all will just literally do what I am doing. So you'll go and you can see all the different categories they have. Now, this is where tools like tactical arbitrage, I think maybe even Jungle Scout may have a tool like this. I know there's a few out there, but I know tactical arbitrage is one that I personally have like kind of done a trial with to see how it is. But this is where companies like that come in handy, because instead of having to search through each and every one of these items, you guys, you could actually put it into, like, get their Excel spreadsheet, put it into the system, and be able to actually just, it'll pull out what you want. It'll pull out, like, it'll have triggers and stuff like that, so that you don't have to personally sift through it. It'll sift through it for you. So that is one thing. Now, again, you know, if you like me, once I get to a certain level, I definitely can see how that is going to be useful. But you know, right now I feel like I can definitely do it. I have the time, so I'm gonna save that money. Save that money. Hey, okay. So y'all, what you want to do, first and foremost, let's get a good view here. Okay. So what you want to do is, from here, you be like, okay, Aveeno lotion. You know what? I know this is a popular brand, and that's one thing too. One, I go by categories, and two, I also look for popular brands first that I know that people recognize, because obviously those are going to be the ones to sell. Anyway, so we jump here and we go to your regular Amazon, y'all, and you'll just go in here. Now, from here, what you want to do is you want to literally go through all these options. Now, as you can see, it is a lot of options, you guys. It goes over all different types. Now, if you are moving too fast, and if you're like me, because I do get excited, and actually I actually had to record this video again because I noticed that I did it. I noticed that because I was like, okay, 12 pump, 12 pump. Well, I really wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize that it says SPS 15. So that's something, you know, when you're wholesaling at home and you're doing it like this, that's one thing to make sure to pay attention to, is make sure that you are really getting the exact product, because y'all, if you're not paying attention, it is very, very easy to be like, okay, that's the same. It got a pump, that got a pump, boom, you know. But obviously, it is this one. So we will go here. Excellente. Let's look. So as you can see, first thing I noticed is 16 people selling it. So that's quite a few. It is in the double digits. I prefer not to be in double digits, but depending on the BSR, which is the bestseller ranking, will depend on what I do. All right. So as y'all can see here, it has a BSR of 177. Now, of course, y'all never look at the second one. That's just like inside of it. That means nothing. It means nothing. Okay, so the next thing I would suggest to do is to go to your keeper. And again, y'all, I remember I told y'all that I have mine set up to where it is attached to it. You can also do this too. But as you can see, it's at 177, but they definitely kind of selling. I mean, they sold at least, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, almost about 10 times. That's one a day. Girl, that's one a day. I mean, I really like those odds, if you ask me. And if you price competitively, you guys, you can be one of those sellers. And mind you, some of these sellers only have a few. So something to keep in mind. Now, I noticed that they're at 17. Now, this is where you have to decide for yourself how much it's going to be. And you know, if it's going to be worth it for you. Mind you, Amazon does a 15% fee. So that's something to keep in mind, which is normally, if you're in the 15 area, it's normally about $2 to $3. So let's say, just to round about, let's say $3. And let's say this item is probably going to be at least $3 from the wholesaler. It is Aveeno, so it could be more than that. And it's a 3-pack. Also, when you're looking at 12 ounces is almost a pound. So this is going to be roughly about almost 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds, I would say. So, you know, you're going to be at least roughly around $7.55 to $8.50. No, not that, roughly $7.55 to $8 to ship. So when you look at all that, is it worth it? And that's something that you have to decide for yourself. So that's also, look at where they're at. I mean, the next lowest person is $24.69. So the question is can you beat that? Because, or also, don't forget, you guys, let's say, remember how I showed y'all, you can go here. If he's the only person at 17, you can go here. Remember to add that. If he's the only person at 17, you would literally have to wait for him to sell 100. If you couldn't beat his price, obviously, you would have to wait for him to sell out all 149. So something to keep in mind, you guys, when you're doing this. is if you can't beat that price, you would literally have to wait for them to sell all the way out, and then you could have your turn. So I wanted to show y'all something. I did go ahead and apply with them, and I noticed that it was only 79. So at 79 cents, that definitely changes the game. So you're talking about $1, $2, $3 for shipping. The fee is going to be about $3 as well, so that's $6. And then with it being about 2 pounds, you're talking about $7.55. So all around, you're roughly about $12. So everything over that is profit. So honestly, I would definitely say this is a buy. Yeah, the person's at $17.25. Yeah, it's at $177, but at wholesaler, remember, even at wholesale, the difference with wholesaler is that you got the numbers. That's the major difference. You got the numbers, because let's say, yeah, you find a great product and yeah, you make $50 on it, but what if you only find one of those products? What if you only find 3 of them? You know, a wholesaler, they're going to consistently be able to provide this product for you. So, hey, turn up. And then after that, you would just come and searching. So you'll be like, okay, that didn't work, or that's not going to be profitable, or hey, that's perfect. Let's go to the next option. Now, one thing I also want to let y'all know is if you're like me and you're in a rush, sometimes it can take them maybe a day or 2 to get back to you. A lot of the companies do not mind go ahead and, you know, pushing you through ASAP, because again, you guys, they do want your business. They want you to buy right now. So you know, never be scared to give them a call. Also, I don't know if I told you guys, but if you are going to be selling cigarettes and stuff, you do definitely have to be licensed to do that. There's no loophole there. But luckily for me, I'm not going to be selling tobacco products. Like I said, you'll just want to go through each and every single product. Don't be scared. Like I said, what I do, I go by section, y'all. Don't let it overwhelm you if you don't have the tools. But yeah, you would just do that with all the products, and don't be scared to go into certain categories, you guys. I mean, there you have things that you wouldn't even think of. Like, I would never thought to do like locks, okay? But I will tell you something. When I looked, I saw a couple of these locks up there, and I was like, okay, I see you. So, you know, just something to keep in mind. Each of these has a huge potential to be gold mines for you. So just keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, I really hope this video helped you guys. Like, share, subscribe if it did. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment box. I'm more than happy to help if I can. And I mean, if y'all have information that I don't know about, let me know, because hey, I'm always open to learn something new, and I'm trying to be as successful as possible. That's how you learn out here, is network, and you know, just as much information as you can, so you can be successful. So yeah, I really hope this helps you guys. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.